Welcome to the Visa Halftime Report. Visa, everywhere you want to be.
Wait, if I'm on fire, I never feel so loved. I've been having dreams.
Well, not a lot of offense, but several important plays, or Visa plays of first half. We welcome you here to the Visa Halftime Show. You know what? In the pregame, Jimmy Johnson said it won't be the coaches or offensive stars, but defense that we talk about here in this first half. That has certainly been the star, along with his crowd and Howie, the mismatches that the Saints have been able to create with Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, Kamara's a nightmare as a matchup. Sean Payton compared him to the great Marshall Faulk, Hall of Famer. Here they bring a blitz up the middle. Kamara's matched up on a defensive lineman, Myers, pickup of 21 yards. That's a mismatch. That's the perfect scenario. Kamara goes inside on Barron. That's a pickup of 14, and then he takes Barron outside, pickup of 6. Says he runs routes as good as any wide receiver on their team.
Yep. Howie, a week ago, Sean Payton trailing by 14 points, ran a fake punt to change the momentum. Well, what did Sean McVay do today? Trailing by 13 points, he ran a fake punt. Johnny Hecker throwing the ball to Sam Shields. Sam Shields actually plays some wide receiver at University of Miami. Changed the momentum, took him down, got him back in the ball game.
You know, I agree with that, but on the Rams, when you think of the Rams, you think of Todd Gurley, probably the most complete running back in all the NFL, but he had a tough time going, especially in that first half. And you look at this right here, he's going to flat out drop this ball. It's going to lead to interception, and they convert that to points, the Saints. And then over here, he drops the ball again, not able to convert this third down and pick it up. He's going to have to get going. He did come back and score a touchdown, by the way. Second half, look for him to wake up and help this Rams offense.
But even though Gurley had his issues, C.J. Anderson has showed up today. He's playing really well. He's picking up where he stopped off last week. They kind of put him in there to run the ball, to settle the offense down. If you watch the last drive with Goff, that's a settled down Jared Goff. He's putting the ball on the money to Cooks and making big plays. And also defensively, they're doing something they weren't able to do in the first game. Sack Drew Brees. The Dominican Sue, 2 sacks, being very disruptive in the run game as well.
Well, what's disruptive behind us right now are the Yin Yang twins.
Terry's favorite
and
group.
Choppa. They're
group,
performing
right?
here at halftime. Look at
Howie. I love it.
Howie's been talking to some kids somewhere. We will be back to keep you going here with the second half of our Visa Halftime Report live from the Superdome in New Orleans. Here, the NFC Championship game, where it's a good one so far. Little voodoo doll. Even Jay's had a cell phone. Well, whatever the Patriots are doing right now, they probably want a little pin to stick in their Patrick Mahomes doll. AFC Championship game coming up later on today. Right now, though, already at Arrowhead is our own Christina Pink. Christina.
Hey, Kurt, yeah, the home playoff curse is over at Arrowhead, but you don't have to tell the fans that. They were lined up more than 8 hours before kickoff. The Chiefs' chance has already begun. They are expecting a raucous environment here tonight. Now, the Patriots, we know, are appearing in their 8th consecutive AFC Championship game. Tom Brady, one of the first guys out of the tunnel 3 hours before kickoff, came out to test the field, test the conditions. It's going to be a cold one. They actually had to resod the field earlier this week because of the snow last weekend. They had the tarp on earlier, but it is good to go, and we'll be ready at game time, Kurt.
All right, that crowd will be ready. They already own the outdoor record for loudest stadium there at Arrowhead. They're trying to do the same thing here indoors with the Saints crowd. Jay Glazer, what are the Rams doing to try and combat this crowd noise?
Well, the Rams going into this game said, look, we knew we were going to have to do a lot of things. We're going to have to huddle up more. We're going to have to adjust where we are in the huddle. As more so, they're going to have to withstand what this crowd noise was. Right at the end of the first half, Andrew Whitworth, Roger Southwell, the offensive lineman, said, hey, they had their chance to knock us out, and they didn't.
All right, they came back with a touchdown late to make it a 3-point contest. Who will win this game and move on to the Super Bowl? The second half with Joe and Troy from New Orleans right after this.
Bang, bang, won't stop till we're legend.
To take
Daytona 500, February 17th on Fox.